Well, it's August, you guys, and you know what that means, back to school. So on this episode, Nicole and Bridgelle talk back to school fashion. We meet Miss Nolen, who is a longtime resident of the city of Alabaster. And finally, our on-stage business of the month is Joy's Dance Company. We hope you love the show.
Graham & Associates is a full-service accounting firm licensed in Alabama and offers a broad range of services for business owners, executives, and independent professionals. They are affordable, experienced, and friendly. Please call them today for a free initial consultation.
Hey guys, I know you can't believe it because I can't, but school is about to start. So our lazy pool days, bye-bye, and it's gonna be a hectic, fun, and busy school year all over again. Now, with back to school brings back to school shopping. So some of you may be like me and be like, yay, back to school shopping. And some of you may be like, ugh, no. But we're here today at Frou Boutique. We're gonna talk to Bridgelle, our owner, and we're gonna talk about how we're gonna make shopping easy for you. We are a one-stop shop from your little girls to your big girls and even for us moms too. So let's talk about our trends for back to school, what's hot, and what's gonna be perfect for your girls this school year. So our first little sweetheart that we're going to talk about today is Avery Whitworth, and Avery is going to be in first grade at Creekview this year. So we're going to talk a little bit. Bridgelle's going to tell us about what Avery's wearing and why this is going to be awesome for school.
Yep. So Avery has on the floral trend today. We put this cute little floral tunic on her with just a pair of black leggings and Converse, because Converse is just always so easy with these boutique looks, and this look is just easy and it's age appropriate. And Avery, do you love this look as much as we do on you?
All right, so Avery, first grade this year at Creekview, right? What are you most excited about for this school year?
Playing at school.
Playing at school, me too. That's what it's all about. Thanks, Avery.
Thank you.
So next we've got Kaylor, and Kaylor is gonna be in the 6th grade center this year, right? And that is exciting. She's a big girl. And this is one of your little big girls, right?
I know, one of my littles.
So Kaylor's in what we call our tween area. So they're not quite in adult clothes yet, but really not still in kid clothes either. And they do want to look a little bit older. That's a hard age to be in, but I think we have nailed it here. So talk to us about this.
Yes, so on Kaylor, we got like a little bohemian trend going on here. We got a printed easy pull-on flare pant with this just easy, simple top, and it has the crisscross trend in the back, which was huge last year. It's an ongoing trend into the fall. This year we just put on her easy Birkenstocks shoes with this, and we have started her a little mini crystallized stack here going on with the simple little earring, and then we did Kaylor's just some fun hair because we like to have fun with our fashion. Kaylor, you love this look as much as we do?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part about this?
I like the crystallized mini stack, and I like the shirt with the crisscross in the back.
All right, so now we have our sweet senior. She is gonna be a senior at Thompson this year. This is Caroline Morrison. And what's she got going on today? Because I'm loving this.
I know. Well, Caroline is wearing our Free People outfit, which is new to Frou. We are excited about carrying Free People now. And she is wearing an embroidery trend, and embroidery is huge this year also. We've seen it in jeans, but we have it on in this top today. And we just gave her a crystallized stack to kind of accessorize with it. Easy with Birkenstocks, and we just love this look.
I know. So talk to me about when you're going to school. You're a senior this year. What are you wearing? What's your favorite things this year?
Well, I like to wear more easygoing clothes, but I also like to dress it up, which is good. Well, Frou has Free People here, and they have really good back-to-school clothes with good dress code.
Yep, in dress code, yes. Everything we got in dress code for Alabaster City Schools. Okay, so we've shown you the different age groups from our first graders all the way up to our seniors. And now we can't forget about you teachers and moms. We've got stuff for you too. So this is Amanda Burks, and she is a kindergarten teacher at Creekview Elementary. So you get the fun little cuties, right? Okay, so Bridgelle, talk to us about what she's wearing.
Okay, Amanda is just wearing a easy mineral wash dress. Mineral wash has been popular on fabrics for a while now, and the trend is still going on. We paired it with just an easy crystallized necklace. We gave her a little stack to add some flair to it. This dress has pockets, which are probably great for teachers. Going into the fall, we can put on leggings with it to layer it. We can add a cardigan to it. So it's just easy, and it's versatile, and it's comfy for teachers.
So as a kindergarten teacher, I mean, we're dealing like 5- and 6-year-old kids, right? What is most important for you when picking out what you're gonna wear?
Well, you don't really have a whole lot of time to think about it. You just grab it, go. It needs to be easy, comfortable. You need to be able to get in the floor with it on.
Yes. So this is perfection then.
Yes, very soft and comfortable.
All right, guys, we have shown you some awesome looks from your little girls all the way up to your big girls, and even our moms and teachers this year. So come to Frou and it can be your one-stop back-to-school shop. But if you don't come here, shop local, shop all over Alabaster this back-to-school season. And we can't wait to see you all throughout the year on Alabaster Living. See you later.
I love other people. I'm a people person. The employees are wonderful. They all try to make sure that people are taken care of. It's the best place I could have went. And I chose to stay here. I enjoy Shelby Ridge.
We know that one of the biggest concerns for all of our patients is the financial responsibility that comes with getting dental care. Our in-office savings plan is for individuals and families. It's an annual fee that covers lots of basic services like cleanings and exams and emergency visits, and it's 20% off of any dental procedures. For more information about our in-office savings plan, please contact our office. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Our Spotlight Citizen of the Month is Miss Ruby Nolen. Also, many of you may know her as Jerry, and we are so excited to have her with us today. She doesn't mind me telling you, she's going to be 97 this month on August 25th, so I can guarantee you she's lived in Alabaster longer than most of you, or any of you. Miss Jerry, thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome.
We're just excited to hear about Alabaster and what it used to be like. So what was it like growing up in Alabaster in the 20s and 30s?
Well, there was only 2 grocery stores. Both of them were Walker, Mr. Joe Walker and Will Walker. But they were not brothers, they were just related. And just look at it now. And there was only one place to eat, and they only sold hamburgers and hot dogs.
Wow. And all dirt roads. And Now you lived, you said, up near where the hospital is.
And then we moved down to in Alabaster there across from the bank.
On 31? Okay, and you had to walk all the way down 119 to get to school? How was that?
We
that
had
every day?
fun.
Did you? Did a big group of you go together?
Yeah, we usually always left our home at the same time, and we met there, you know, where the railroad used to go. Cars used to go over the railroad, and they changed it now. We'd all get there just about the same time and go together.
Now, I hear you had an interesting breakfast. some days, and you would stop at your grandmother's where, what was the name of it? The Mill House.
Yeah,
used to
now.
be. Your grandparents lived there? Mm-hmm. Tell us about your breakfast on some days.
We'd just stop by and get us she'd always have hot biscuits and something for us. And we'd run in the front and out the back and catch up with our group.
Yeah. And some days you put, was it onions on those biscuits?
Yeah, that was in the afternoon. We'd get the onions, go by and get the onions, and then get an armful of her stove wood and take it in for her and get a biscuit and out the front.
Yeah. Now, I also heard that your daddy could play music with saws and things like that. Tell us about that.
He would take a handsaw and put the handle of it here and take this and take a nail set and play a tune on it back and forth with that.
Oh, wow. That's neat. And what about, did he used to take you to the dances?
Yeah, they had the band practice. Buck Creek had a band. It was called the Buck Creek Band, and they practiced on Wednesday down at the Y. It's the dance hall's not there anymore, and it was by the theater, and it's not there anymore. And then they had on Saturday night they always had a dance, and my daddy used to play at a dance and play a banjo, but when he would go with us, and we would dance, and would just watch. Mother never did care anything about going. She didn't dance.
Yeah. Now, all that was down near where the new city hall is, right? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And what about, I know recently your granddaughter, who is one of my really good friends, Jennifer McDaniel, she showed me a picture on Facebook of a pageant that you were in, and I loved it because you and my grandmother, Sarah Lee, were sitting right next to each other. Tell us about, was this a homecoming pageant?
No, they just Buck Creek put on a pageant once a year, and I was surprised when I was asked to be in it because I wasn't but 15 years old. And so I said, well, when they asked me, I said, well, I don't have a dress and we can't afford to buy one. So the wife that ran the filling station, he said, his wife had one and I could borrow it. So that was her dress that I borrowed, that I represented.
Okay. And each girl had like a business that represented them? Is that how that worked? Mm-hmm. That's so interesting. Now, your granddaddy was also the first sheriff of Siluria and Alabaster?
He was a constable.
Excuse me.
Everybody called him sheriff, though.
Okay, what was his name?
Frank Fallon.
Frank Fallon. What was that like, having a sheriff or a constable as your granddaddy?
Oh, we were scared to death of him.
I bet. I bet the boys were scared too, weren't they?
Yeah. He didn't like, well, they didn't wear shorts and overalls and pants back then, but we would go up, my Aunt Clara would go up to get her brother's overalls, and we'd put them on. And my granddaddy drove a Dodge touring car, and when we could hear him coming up the hill, and we'd run upstairs and get our dress on and get out of the overalls because he didn't like them. We were scared to death of him.
Well, tell us about who you married. Your husband. And y'all had the farm here on Smoky Road. What was that like?
Well, I grew up there in Alabaster, and then we ran off and got married, and of course, and spent the night at the Redmont Hotel.
Now, where was that, in Birmingham? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We caught the bus and went to Birmingham, and it was almost dark when we found a preacher to get to marry us, and
how old were you?
15. No, 16 when I got married. And when I came back home the next day, he left and come on they were delivering milk at that time in Salura, and he caught the milk truck and went on home, and I went home, and we didn't see each other for a week because my mother would have killed him.
Y'all had the dairy farm here on Smoky Road, correct?
Yeah, well, we moved down here
1943?
Yeah.
What was that like, having a dairy farm?
It was just like working 8 days a week.
I bet. A lot of hard work, a lot of early mornings.
I didn't have to go milk, but Arthur would want me to go over there and just sit and be with him if the help didn't show up.
What's the secret to living a long, happy life now that you're 97, or about to be 97?
Just working and enjoying life, I guess, and drinking margaritas every now and then.
There you go. Well, Alabaster, I think that ends us with some great advice. And thank you so much, Miss Nolen, for being with us. And we hope you have an amazing, happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
We have a variety of classes here. So we offer from Zumba to body sculpting, yoga, Pilates. We offer Tabata. We offer Zumba steps, and we offer cycling, and also it's group sculpting. Everybody has different needs, goals, attitudes, but we come together and they collaborate, and we become a family. It's not just going to work out. Gym time is an extension of our families.
If you would like to be a sponsor of our program, please message us on Facebook. Become part of this exciting online monthly video and reach new customers in your area with the power of video marketing affordably.
Contact me to find out how your business can become part of the Alabaster Living family and continue to help us spotlight this great city. Our on-stage business of the month is Joy's Dance Company, and I'm here today with Miss Joy Andrews talking about this great dance company and all they've got going on. Joy, how long have you been here in Alabaster?
I've been in Alabaster since 1985.
And you've been having a dance studio since when?
38 years, since 1979.
Wow, that's wonderful. So you're beyond an expert in the dance arena. Well, we are so excited to be here and to let Alabaster know more about you guys. I know so many people know about you, but I kind of want to know the backstory about Joy. How did you get started with dance?
It's actually a unique story because my dad was so sick when I was little, I never took a dance class, and he died when I was 16. But at age 14, I had a friend down the street said she was going to dance, and she said, would I like to go? So I went in and asked my mom, and I said, can I go with her to her dance class? And it was way out in Central Park, and I lived in Hoover. Well, that's all it took. I never stopped when I walked into a studio. I started taking right before 9th grade, and I've been dancing ever since.
That's wonderful. And how many dancers do you think you have here? Do you have any idea?
I have a couple hundred.
Yeah. And in these past 38 years, is there something that stands out, a memory or something that you're most proud of kind of moment?
Oh, wow. There's so many. I am very, very proud of I guess we're like family, and so many people here have become best friends, the kids, the parents. They're like family to me. That's very cool. And I like being known for being clean and having a classy studio. Mm-hmm. That means the world to me. And I think one cool thing was, I forgot, it was just several years ago. It was my 30th year in Alabaster, and Mayor Frings was the mayor, mm-hmm. and he declared, I think it was May 14th, as Joy's Dance Company Day. So I got a proclamation. I have it at home. I need to hang it up in here, though.
That's wonderful. That's one of the things I was going to ask you about. One of the things I love and respect about you is that in this day and age when modesty is not treasured anymore, you have remained modest with your girls and how they dress and in the music that you play. How hard has that been in today's world?
It's kind of hard, but I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't let them play ugly songs. If it's got something, I can even cut it out. If it's a great song, it has a bad word, I cut it out, I edit it out. It's not necessary for it to be there. I like to keep them where they feel comfortable and they don't pull on their clothes and they don't feel embarrassed to be out in public or up on the stage. So
confidence is a big thing, and what you wear and being confident in that is huge, and that's wonderful that you do that. I also hear that as everyone performs at the different competitions, you stand on the side of the stage and you cheer them on. You're their biggest cheerleader. How important is that to you?
It's very important because I want them to know that I'm proud of them, no matter how they do. And I've also told them, yes, everybody's there to win, but I will never fuss at them if they make a mistake. I'm not like that. I tell them at the competitions, go out there, have a great time. If you're enjoying yourself, the judge is going to enjoy watching you. And that's what's important. And it's also very, very important to be a good sport.
That's right.
Number one, if you win or lose, and it's nice to be there and watch my students. They're always sweet to other studios that are there, and other studios will come off the stage, side stage, and my girls will be going, great job, girls. You looked great. That means a lot to me.
That's wonderful. Well, tell us, speaking of students and classes, what are all the different age groups and classes that you offer here?
We offer ages 3 and up. They have to be 3 by the fall. And 3 up to high school seniors. We've had girls that come they can even compete with us. We have competitive dance teams up until age 19. And we've even had some of our teachers stay and compete as in the teacher category, adult category. But we do ages 3 and up, and we teach ballet, jazz, tap, hip hop, lyrical, point, tumbling. And we have 4 competitive dance teams.
Wow, and when's registration start for all of that?
We have already started registration. They can go on joysdancecompany.com and print off a registration form and mail it in to me. We've already started. We have plenty of room left, and we don't start classes until September the 5th.
I love the atmosphere. I love Miss Joy. I love how she does things. She just brings the girls in and loves on them, and it's just a great place to be.
I danced here for 20 years actually, and I came back to be a teacher because I loved it here so much.
How important is it to you guys to impact the lives of these girls also, or these dancers?
It's huge. It's one of the things I like is when we compete, we have a lot of our girls who pick Christian music on their own, and so they kind of use that as a way to go from the studio and take that to the outside world. So I love that about that Miss Joy lets them do that here.
A lot of my favorite memories are memories from dance competitions, so I want to make sure these girls have those same memories.
I love the teachers. They're like my best friends. I love all the people that are here. They know me since I was so little. Miss Joy is the best teachers in the world.
I just enjoy going to competition and being able to express feelings through dancing, and Miss Joy helps us do that.
And now, how many competitions do y'all do?
Usually 4, maybe a couple more.
Yeah, do you enjoy doing those?
Yes.
Yeah, look at that
Definitely.
smile. You can tell that you really do. What about you? What do you do?
I do Diamond Girls competition team. I've been taking here for around 7 to 8 years, and I love how she lets me do stuff I want to do in my dance. She doesn't force me to do them. She lets me take out stuff, and I just love her so much.
I probably enjoy most the point because I love just the ballet stuff of it.
Amazing. Awesome. Creative. Joyful. Caring.
If you guys had a friend that was interested in taking dance, what would you tell them about Joy's Dance Company to get them to come here?
I would tell them it's just a fun environment, and there's no pressure to be amazing or anything. It's just you get to be yourself, and it's really fun.
I tell them that Miss Joy's the best, and if something's too hard, she at least tells you at least try it, and if you can't do it, we'll let you do something different.
I'd probably tell them that we're all friends here and no one's going to judge them.
What she said.
I love it. Okay, Joy, I just wanted to end with this. I have a parent who's a good friend of mine, Ginger Edwards. She has 2 daughters that take from you and have taken for 8 years and one for 3 years. And I want to quote her directly when I asked her, why do you choose Joy's Dance Company? This is what she said. We choose Joy's because of the Christian and family atmosphere. Joy's not only excellent at teaching dance, but she provides a caring, nurturing, positive atmosphere. She treats each student as if they are her babies. She genuinely cares for them all. Thank you for being such a positive impact to the city of Alabaster and to so many dancers and to so many parents. And you truly are just an inspiration to so many. And we are so glad to have you in the city of Alabaster. So guys, if your kids are interested at all in dance, come see Joy. They're going to be loved, they're going to be encouraged, and they're going to be taken care of. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. We want everybody in Alabaster to be watching this show and get to see all the great things that's going on. So like, share, follow our show, tell your friends about us so they can all get connected with Alabaster Living. Also, thank you so much to our sponsors. Go by, tell them you saw them right here on Alabaster Living. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you around town.